every week, maybe we only talk about good money. We don't talk about no bad money at all. Going into the playoffs, so this is our playoff week 1 edition, the Stella Stock Report. First player we got, Ursuline Jr., receiver, Devonte Taylor, 6'2", 185 pounds. Devonte got 9 offers: Temple, Cincinnati, East Carolina, YSU, Toledo, Indiana, Liberty, Marshall, and Central Michigan. So talking about Devonte, first thing when I think about Devonte is he got great ball skills. He finds the ball easy. He catches it easy. He doesn't fight the ball at all. He just got natural ball skills. That's something he was born with. That ain't nothing that was taught to him or something like that. That's something he was born with. He's a touchdown machine. He's been at Ursuline for 2 years. I bet you he's probably closing in on definitely over probably 15 touchdowns, 15 to 20 touchdowns in 2 years. So he's a touchdown machine. And not only in the red zone, at any part of the field, at any given time, he can hit his head on the goalpost. He could dunk on you. And just like I said, he could catch one short, take it to the distance, or he could dunk on you. He could play however you want to play. The game comes really easy to him. The game comes really easy to him. Sometimes he look like he ain't playing hard. The game just comes that easy to him. He'll definitely hit the next tier in recruiting. I won't be surprised if here soon he has 15 to 20 offers after the season. Big off season coming up. He runs track, so if he continues to just keep getting bigger, stronger, faster, the cliche saying that is true, it's going to be a big off season for him. Another junior receiver in this class we've been talking about all year. I could have had Devonte on the Stella Stock Report at any time I wanted to, really, but this junior wide receiver class in Northeast Ohio is deep. We're going to talk about it in one of our overtime segments here soon.
Deep.
But that class is deep. So to end it with Devonte, this my only question with Devonte. The only way I can get this answer is if I was coaching him and around him all the time. Is how good does he want to be? Because he could be as good as he want to be. Like, I coached receivers for a long time. I played receiver in high school. I wasn't nowhere near as good as Devonte and these other junior receivers we're talking about. But I played it. I coached it for a long time, and I coached a lot of good receivers. When you talk about talent that you want in a receiver, just talent, he got it. Speed and quickness, he got it. He got a big frame, long arms, athletic, so that means he got a big catch radius. He got it. Natural ball skills. As a receiver coach, you want kids that could catch the ball, and I could teach you different techniques, how to catch with your eyes, hand placement, all that type of stuff. Well, a lot of times the best receivers, their ball skills is God-given. that ain't taught. Check that box. So as a talent, he got everything you want, and he's a smart kid. So the thing I would like to be, and if I was around him every day, I would push his buttons every day just to see how great he want to be. Because if he want to be great, the sky's the limit for this kid, man. He got everything you want. And he's a big-time player already with one more year to go. So shout out to Devonte. Keep doing your thing, baby. The second kid we got is Archbishop Hoban, sophomore running back, Brayton Feaster. 6'3", 225. Brayton got 6 offers. Akron, Toledo, Miami of Ohio, Kentucky, Wisconsin, and Central Michigan. When I think about Brayton, the first couple things I think about is he's passionate, intense, and he loves football. He passionate, he intense, and he loves football. That let me know if I was recruiting this kid, he ain't going to kill me. He ain't going to hurt me. He ain't going to cheat the game. He going to love working out. He going to love taking care of his body. He going to love being a student athlete first because he's the type of kid that strikes me that loves the process. He love all of that as far as trying to be great. As far as a running back, big, physical, strong running back, tough to tackle, of course. When you look at his frame, 6'3", 225, I mean, it's evident. He's tough to tackle, and he plays as such. He plays that way, though. Sometimes you'll see big backs that don't naturally play mean, strong. They might want to be more finesse. He want to punish you. But the one thing he did show me up close against Walsh Jesuit is he could run. He got some speed. He outran a couple angles on a long touchdown run against Walsh Jesuit. So that let me know he working on his speed also. He working out in the weight room. He's doing everything he need to do to be a great player at some time. And as a young sophomore, he's a really, really good high school football player. And he's going to continue to grow. I won't be surprised when it's all said and done. He a tier 5 recruit. I won't be surprised if pretty much every school in the country be recruiting this kid when it's all said and done. He could be a linebacker also if you look at his body, if you read about him. Some people like him as a linebacker. I only seen him as a running back, so I ain't going to talk about him as a linebacker because I only seen him play running back. And to me, he looks like a kid that could be a running back in college also. So shout out to Brayton Feaster, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep that edge. Keep that intensity up. And ball out the playoffs. Third kid we got, Maslin Jr. linebacker, Jaden Williams, 6'2", 200 pounds. He got 2 offers, Ohio U and Toledo. He got hurt in week 8. The game before the Harding game, we seen him. He got hurt in week 8. I don't know how injured he is. I don't know if he come back or not. I don't got no information on that. But this kid is a big-time player. Only a junior. He's long. He's rangy. He's extensive. He reads and react. He's not a lot. There's no false steps with this kid. Sometimes you see linebackers and they bouncing in the same spot because they wait for the play to develop, to read, and he reads and reacted. You could tell he's reading his keys. He's doing what he's coached to do, and he's a missile. Whenever he see the ball, whether it's run or pass, he's taking the proper angle and he's making plays. Like I said, he got hurt, but in 8 games, he was having a very productive season. 65 tackles, 10 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and a PBU in 8 games playing linebacker. So this kid is a baller. He's a new school type linebacker where he can play the run and the pass. You ain't got to take him off the field. He's a 3-down linebacker. You can tell he loves the game. So this kid right here is going to be a big-time player, only a junior. Hopefully he's healthy soon so he can come back in the playoffs. If not, hopefully he's healthy and have a good recovery so he can come back as a senior and ball out. He got 2 offers right now. Won't be surprised if that number go up here real soon. Sure. So shout out to Jaden. Hopefully you get healthy soon, big dog. Keep doing your thing. And the last kid we got is St. Joe's junior receiver and cornerback Savon Lewis. 5'11", 175 pounds. He has no offers that I know of. I could be wrong. He got no offers that I know of. Long athlete, good ball skills. As a receiver, he got great straight line speed, can run after the catch. So he's a playmaker in high school as a receiver. I like him more as a corner because he's long, he's rangy, and those same skills translate to corner, and he'll be able to understand what the receiver is thinking. When you watch him play corner, he'll throw his fan in the face. He'll come up and hit you. He's really competitive at the catch point. That's another reason why I like him as a corner. I could find a lot of corners and teach you good footwork and when to flip and all of that. But I can't teach you how to find the ball and be aggressive, be competitive, playing the ball at the catch point. All great DBs has ball skills, and they all are aggressive and competitive at the catch point. That's one thing this kid does naturally. But for a long kid, he got good feet. If you watch his film, he can mirror you. He got quick feet in the short distance, and he got long speed. He can play the ball. To me, that scream he could be a good corner at some point. But either way, a receiver or a corner, he's a big-time player. So I won't be surprised if some schools like him as a receiver too. Not saying he can't be. If it was up to me, I would recruit him as a corner. I like him as a corner big time. And lastly, I thought he held his own against Devonte when they played a couple weeks ago.
He did. He played well.
He gave up some catches to Devonte. I ain't saying he shut down Devonte, but he held his own. I see what Devonte do to high school corners. And he held his own against Devonte. I'm sure Devonte see this or Savon see this. They may see each other again in the playoffs. Who knows what'll happen? But I thought the kid was competitive. I thought he played his technique and he was smart. Against Devonte, he played top down. Meaning you could tell, he said, I'm going to sit on everything on the top of you. I'm not letting you run by me. If you have to beat me, you got to beat me on curls, outs, comebacks, them type of routes. Devonte is good enough to beat you on them type of routes. So he had a couple catches, but all in all, I thought they went at each other pretty good. 2 juniors. So I think the sky's the limit for Savon also. So that's the Stella Stock Report, man. 4 big-time players. All 4 getting ready for a playoff run. I'm excited to see what they do. And we got all underclassmen here, 3 juniors and a sophomore. So the future is bright for these individuals and their programs, baby.
Indeed. And like you said, Devonte, he could have been on the Stock Report for some time, man. He a big-time player, make big-time plays, keep the student section involved in the game. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give them something. More times than not, he gonna give them something. You know it. And also Brayton Feaster. Like I said, we met him early in his freshman year before the first game when we did the media day, and we kind of understood when he walked out there like, oh man, this kid gonna bring it. He run behind his pads, and when you hear the contact that he generate running the ball, you see you understand why he on your Stella Stock Report because you know you tackle him all the game. You see a lot of DBs making business decisions
early.
You just see them making business decisions. So shout out to those guys on the Stella Stock Report, man. And
you know what it is, baby. Keep getting that money.
Indeed.
Stay locked in between the lines and Coach Stella.